Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 25 of this Tennis Manager 2023 save. I am the Custard Prophet. We're back here at the Custard Academy. We are in the final week of Wimbledon. Big times. Crusty has done really well to get this far, but he's going to be going up against people of much higher quality now, starting with, I think, the world number 12. It's going to be challenging, and if he gets through that, he might well have to play the world number 1, junior number 1. So, yeah, it's going to be hard. He needs, though, to push on at this level of tennis. He's done it at pretty much every other level, but not this one. So a little recap of where we are, where everybody is in this Wimbledon Junior tournament. You can see the 8 players that remain in this tournament. Rai Sakamoto and Mika Biggin, the ranked 1 and 6 in the world, make up the first quarterfinal. Then ourselves, Crusty Bun, are going to be playing Theo Papalalamis, who is 12th in the world. It's a tough old game, but it's one we are the higher seeds for. Yao Fonseca, who we've beaten in the previous tournament, playing Mika's brother, Kylan Biggin, who's the 4th in the world. And then the final one is Gert Trachtenberg against Rusel Kosla, who's 7th and 9th in the world. So it's a lot of the best players, a lot of the top 10 players in the world are present. The big player who's missing was actually a couple. Pedro Rodriguez, who we thought we might be playing in this quarterfinal, he got knocked out in the round of 16. And Martin Landaluce, who has systematically beaten us every time we've played him, 2nd seed, is out as well. Right, folks, let's stop beating about the bush. Let's go and play this French player and see if we can beat him. So we're yet to play him. He is in good form. He's got a 85% win rate on grass, which is a little bit on the old difficult side. And he's just beaten the 3rd ranked player in the world. He's a power player, big serve, massive forehand, all that sort of stuff. And he's got various things that he can switch to. So we want to be having a high return intensity. We want to be focusing on the backhand and make his opponent run. I think we're gonna start with the on the body. I have a feeling we actually might be going to the defensive play to make this work. Let's not forget who we've just beaten to get through this. We beat the 15th seed Tiagi, so that was pretty good, and we beat him well, 6-2, 6-4. This is going to be a completely different kettle of fish. So let's get into it. Let's play the quarterfinals. We have upped Crusty Bun from confident to self-assured. That is really good. We could have worked on his concentration or relaxation. We might do that as the game progresses, but that is an improvement. Self-assured is better than confident. Right, 16 degrees, 24 degrees, 28 kilometers an hour wind. It's going to be a bit of a challenging one. I think we are probably the favourites to get through this, but it's kind of getting to those that period where you think pretty much anything goes. See what we can do. He's troubled though. Well, it was a reasonable start for Crusty. He was doing pretty well on his serve. Got some points on the Papadopoulos serve, but first blood maybe to Papadopoulos. Although Crusty I thought he'd done well there, and that was well done. I thought Crusty had put that one away, and it is a break of serve. Well, first set, Crusty is love 40 down. This is not ideal in this one. This is set point, and he's got it 5-3, 6-3. Crusty has lost that first set, so didn't really fight that much. Not too many chances, but gave one away, and that's all it took. So we are going to have a little change around. We're going to go for the defensive play, and we'll see how that works. Sometimes this can be a really effective tactic for Crusty, but it's not against everyone. The wind's really got up 37 kilometers an hour, so you might actually want to be making the opposition play the harder shots because there's mistakes to be made out there. Stats-wise, we've seen lots of aces here from the Frenchman. He's not getting many first serves in, but it doesn't seem to matter. Crusty's not doing well enough on his returns. service returns. I think what we might do here is just up the intent. No, we've got the. Let's up the return intensity like full, and see what we can do. Come on, Crusty. Let's motivate him. Well, we're 2-1 up with 30-40 up. First break opportunity from Crusty with the defensive tactic. We know what to expect here, but that was poor. That was really poor. It's gone the other way, 15-40. Crusty might be giving up. Oh, it's a lovely serve. Papadopoulos has got some good movement. And that is an awful volley. Crusty has been broken again. This feels very much like deja vu. Oh my lord. 6-3. 4-5. Crusty is going out in the quarterfinals again. He didn't look like losing a match in the first few games, and here he's not been in this. He has not been in this, and we are out 6-3, 6-4. Crusty is knocked out again. Disappointing. Didn't even get close in that one. Didn't even get close. We had one break opportunity, but gave away far too much. Was not good enough. We'll look at the stats in this one, and there you see the differences. Papa Malalis is 31 winners versus 15 for Crusty. Service winners, Crusty was getting a few more of those. Forehand winners, we were supposed. I wonder if that was that the mistake. No, not really. I thought actually what I might have done there is focused on. I had on the other tactic to focus on the backhand, but it looked like he was still getting the chance. Lots of mistakes, but you know, it wasn't good enough, and he was very, very effective at the net. So there we go. He was better across the board, particularly in those longer rallies. We couldn't deal with him, and I think it was the power that he had. Almost feel like we need another approach with players like that, because I don't think either the on the body or the defensive play kind of work for that. So maybe we do need to think about kind of thinking about another approach. But we will see. We will see what happens. Disappointing, really, really disappointing. And Crusty, well, he's out. He's out of Wimbledon in the quarterfinal stage. Obviously, we're going to have to improve. We're going to have to get better. Let's have a look what is next up, because we don't want people realising this video is really short. Gets a bit decent amount of money for £4,000 there. It's pretty good. I believe next up we actually have finally an ATP Tour match, but we'll have to go and see that. No, we don't, but we've got a busy old period in the hard season here. We have got we've got a Junior 300 event right up. Then we got a bit of a break, and then we have in Belgium, and I'll let you say that because that's kind of demonetization, that sort of word. In a MTL 10 event, so that'll be his first look at that level. I think maybe we'd gone into the 15s. Maybe that was the problem. I'm not sure. But then we've got 3 further matches. And I think at the end of the season, we're going to try and just put a couple more of these sort of tournaments in and see how we go on. Obviously, we've got the US Open to come. We need to put that into place. Where is that? Where is that? Okay, we've gone big actually in the indoor season. There's not much space here, and that's mainly because we're having to play qualifiers. If we can get past that, then it becomes a lot easier. We've put a couple of additional qualifiers in. We've got the US Open. We've got a couple of Junior 500 events, and then the Junior Tour finals. I think all of those we needed to be in. So yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, folks, so I think folks will come back for our first tilt at qualifying for a one of the ATP Tour events on the Big Boys Tour. So we'll see what happens then. Anyway, folks, if you have enjoyed this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you for the next one. Sorry we didn't do better. Goodbye.